wonder how far you've gotten on the puzzle since we've been away. I hear tell it's not much farther.
Nope. We're at the same exact spot we've been in. What was it, 2 weeks ago? Nope, 9 years ago. Anyway.
This would be the 7th stream, though, right?
Yeah.
The 7th guest, the 7th stream, the whole...
I know, it feels like those, the last chapter in each saga, like Harry Potter or whatever, when they take the last book and then they split it into two different chapters, two different movies, two separate movies. So it seems like the sixth stream was just a waste of time, just for us to get to the 7th stream, so that it will be like the 7th live stream for the 7th guest.
It was meant to be. I mean, it was called in chat that it would be what was needed, and I was like in denial at the time. I'm just like, oh no, I'm sure it won't take that long. But now I realize it was forecasted the whole time. It's like an oracle thing by the game itself.
But today we're not just gonna finish the puzzle, we're gonna finish the game. So I hope you're ready for the 11th hour, especially in the second hour of the 7th live stream.
I'm all in. That's where we're going next, and I'm ready to go there, doll heads and all.
When the 11th hour came out, it was around the same time Phantasmagoria was released, so I wasn't interested in that game. I wasn't interested in the 11th hour, and I played it like 10 years after it was released. I didn't play it in real time. I was more intrigued by Phantasmagoria.
I just watched a YouTube video about FMV videos, and it kind of did like this run through of Phantasmagoria during the episode, and it was kind of neat to see it from... I always like seeing games like that from a modern player's perspective that's into FMV games, so they're not shading on it because it's older. They're like giving it props because of what it was for the time.
Whenever young YouTubers are playing games from the 90s, and it always seems to me like they're treating old people the same way. Like they pity them, so they pity the games from the 90s.
No. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I've noticed the same trend. Like, oh man, like look at what they had to deal with, and I don't know. To me, I'm like, being bored and figuring things out is a big part of how my brain works now. If I didn't get stuck in an adventure game and have to go and sit and do nothing for an hour and just think about it, I might not have ever trained that part of my brain to do that.
I know. I once unclogged the toilet with a Pringles can just because I put that Pringles can aside.
Adventure game logic. It's beautiful.
Yup. Okay, let's do this. Well, hello there. Hello and welcome to another episode of Daniel Plays Well with Others. Last time, in the previous live stream, I, premiered the name of the new name of these live streams, which is Daniel Plays Well with Others. And apparently, I didn't play well at all because I wasted everyone's time by trying to solve one single puzzle for 2 hours. So today, that's not going to happen. We're going to solve the puzzle in the first 20 minutes, and if we don't, we're going to skip it. That's it. And today we're going to finish the game. We have like 2 puzzles left after that, so we're good. We're going to finish the 7th guest on the 7th live stream, so stay tuned. Hi everyone. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's feeling great and is ready to join us in this 7th live stream. Tomorrow, Tori's back with the case of the Golden Idol. So be sure to join us for that. And next week, I'm going to be on vacation until the 15th, when I'll be back with another Tech Talk. So next week, we've got Paul for the entire week. Maybe he'll do something over the weekend. I'm not sure. But we were supposed to start our new podcast. We have a new podcast planned. So we're going to start it the week after. So stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, Tech Talk with Daniel Albu. I have the number of subscribers over here. See? So if you subscribe right now, the number is going to change. And if you unsubscribe, then apart from insulting me, the number is going to change as well. So subscribe. Let me just thank our Patreon members. Thank you guys. We just had one of our Patreon members had to leave, unfortunately. He was with us from 2021 and he left like 2 weeks ago, which was very unfortunate. But thank you to Chris Hutt for joining us. In addition to that, we also have our top 7 coffee donors for the past 7 days. Right Said Brett at the top spot. Jwex, Those Deaf Mutes, Zero Cleft, Ozzy Astaroth. Thank you guys. Today's our goal is $7 because it's the 7th live stream of the 7th guest. So without further ado, let me welcome Anna Vigue. Hello.
Hey, thanks for having me again.
Well, thanks for joining me again. You know, after the last live stream, I wasn't sure you were ever going to talk to me again. After, you're supposed to be the guest, and instead you had to be the co-host and the host and the chat moderator all at once while I was being incompetent with a puzzle. But that's not going to happen today.
No, there's no way. And I was thinking, okay, while we're away, he's going to finish the puzzle, come back here, show us it's done, and we'll carry on. But that is not the case.
No. We're still in the same exact spot we've been in since 3 weeks ago. Because 2 weeks ago was the live stream in which I couldn't finish the puzzle. And 3 weeks ago was the first live stream in which we played that puzzle. And actually, we wasted like an hour from that live stream trying to solve that puzzle. Like, you tried for 30 minutes and then I tried for 30 minutes. Wow. It's a wonder we still have viewers.
I'm shocked by it. I'm having so much fun though, either way. I love the chat. You've always had the funnest chat. So whatever it is we're doing, I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah. So the chat does most of the heavy lifting in these live stream.
It's true.
And we do nothing. We just keep being incompetent gamers that we are.
I've been doing that my whole life. That's exciting that I get to still do that.
So anyway, today we're going to finish the 7th guest. Mark my words. We have 3 puzzles left. We're going to solve this puzzle. And then we're going to solve the... we need to go to the attic. And we have a puzzle there. And another puzzle in the attic itself. And that's it. Maybe.
We can do this.
Yeah.
We've got this. We've got this, Daniel. We've got this.
Now I'm nervous. maybe we should end the stream right now.
You can go home and work on it. Well, you are home.
Yeah, right? I am home.
The mansion is your home now.
Yeah.
It's filled with all your stuff.
Well played.
Thank you.
We're ready for today's wordplay, just like we were in the previous live stream.
And I came prepared. I brought, for if there happens to be a lag in conversation, I brought some of my Leisure Suit Larry collection this time.
Ooh. I have my sealed Phantasmagoria big box ready.
Oh, I'm excited. That's awesome.
In case this live stream falls apart. You know, the thing is, there was, I think 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I did a Phantasmagoria speedrun. And the goal, the coffee goal in that speedrun was, I think, $120 or so, in which that was supposed to be the price of getting a sealed copy of Phantasmagoria. So I got the sealed copy, and I thought when would be a great time to record that video of me unboxing the sealed copy of Phantasmagoria, and I couldn't find the right time. And since this year it's the 30th anniversary, I'm gonna open a sealed copy of Phantasmagoria 1.
Yes, do it. I'm so excited for it. I mean, you're gonna smell the 90s inside there. It's just gonna hit you just so strong.
There's some 1995 air in there.
There like really is.
The smell of denim.
Denim and like rhinestones, and the smell of FMV, really. That's beautiful.
Okay.
Almost as beautiful as this puzzle.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay, you've got this. Okay, I'm ready to see you got this.
So Stuff has an ego too.
Actually, it's interesting.
But somehow
there was a big box collector over here in Israel who had a sealed copy of the Hebrew version of Phantasmagoria. So the game wasn't localized, but the big box was. So he did an unboxing video of that, and the only thing there was in the big box is just the jewel case with the 7 CDs, and that's it.
That's so funny.
That was very anticlimactic, and
wow.
And so hopefully the English version doesn't disappoint.
No, I hope not. I have a friend of mine that works with the Quest for Glory series. Jason sent me an extra copy he had of the Japanese version of Quest for Glory 1, or Heroes Quest, because it was before it was changed. And it's very true to the original, but the game itself has also been localized. I was playing with it. It's so much fun to play a game that way, especially when you're really familiar with it.
That's funny. Stuff's falling apart, and I'm...
At first I thought I got a fake copy of Phantasmagoria because there's a typo on the barcode where it says Phantasmagoria English, so there's a typo in English. So I was certain that I got a fake big box, and then I looked it up on Moby Games and saw that there's a typo on the original cover.
That's amazing. What a find. See, and it turns out that I had a copy, or what was it called? Now I can't remember. When they do the Sierra release, but it's not the real one, it's the fake one. The
Sierra Originals?
Not this, no, Slash, that's what it is. I have a Slash copy of the Heart of China. From back in the day, though. It's an original, it's an old school Slash copy, but it's still a Slash copy.
Stuff seems to be in more of a state than ever.
Okay.
Okay, so you've been playing it. You've actually been playing this game voluntarily, not for a stream, but just for fun. That's nice, actually. I like that.
I want you to look at the state we're in. We're just two clicks away from solving this puzzle.
Yes, I'm watching.
Foiled again!
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So satisfying.
Oh, and this FMV scene sucks. So it was a waste of time to solve this puzzle.
Why did you even bother? This is why. No, it's cool. He stretches out. That's all creepy. That's meant to be like unsettling. It's like it's breathing almost.
You know what? I'm not
Yeah,
even
baby.
gonna save the game. I'm just gonna restart the puzzle and show you that I can solve each and every variant of this puzzle.
Sure.
You wanna do it again?
Go ahead.
Really?
If you want to show me that, go ahead.
No, I don't want to. You know what? Okay, I saved it. I have the solved save game.
Yep.
Let's give it a try.
I mean, sure. Show me the magic. The soup can puzzle, yeah. That one, I think I figure out the soup can puzzle. Was that one of the ones I did okay?
Yeah, I
can't
think
remember.
I told
so.
you. I think I told you some of the words, and
That's
then
right. I was stuck because two of them, I had them in the wrong. I think I had them in one place and they should have been in another or something too.
I think that's where I learned the word slyly.
It's such a great word too. Those were funny words, every one of them, because a friend of mine, Nalani, was playing the game after and she's just like, what is going on here? Are these even words? It's like, no, there's just happens to be a lot of repeats of letters. Oh, it was all very disturbing, as we've never seen it before. And that's what's so fascinating about the whole era, because I thought for sure it was going to be the future of movies and TV. Like, why wouldn't people want to play the movies and play the TV? Like, it didn't make sense to me, especially as a gamer. I'm like, take my two favorite things, computer games and movies, put them together, make it gory. I loved horror movies. Boom. This should be perfection and to last forever.
Yeah, but the problem is that it always seems like the gameplay is limited in FFV games.
So limited. It's like a lot of people are like, look, is it a movie or is it a game? If it's a movie, I just want to watch it. If it's a game, I actually want to play it.
Wait, I think I'm stuck. No.
Okay. No?
That's funny. Stoff's falling apart, and I'm putting him back together again.
No, I'm not stuck.
No, you're fine. You're doing great. Look at that. There it is. There's the stripes. You're like 2 clicks away. There it is. See,
So
you
that's
just
the thing.
proved
You
yourself.
always need to get to the 4 cells at the bottom right. That's it.
Hell yeah. See? I knew you could do that.
Oh man.
That's awesome. Well done. You've got this now for sure.
Okay. Now
Super
you're
worth
in
watching
control.
it twice. Okay.
Let me turn up the volume.
Because he's not just yelling at us now. All right, you can put me in control and that's fine, but am I going to the attic somehow? Is this an upstairs
so
thing?
I'll
Thanks.
tell you where to go. So look to the right.
Mhm.
And then click on the portrait of the piano. Then
Okay.
look to the left. And then leave this room.
On my way. Okay.
Now go up the stairs.
Okay.
And to go to the attic.
Up to the attic. Let's go.
Nope. Don't click there. Yeah.
Which guest is this? Ah, yes. 7th guest.
Back in the 90s, if you had a number of sorts in the title, and I'm not just talking, Beverly Hills Cop 2 or 3, I'm talking a number in the title, then it added to the coolness of the game/movie. Like the Wesley Snipes movie, what was it? Passenger 5052?
Right. Or Friday the 13th. Is it left or right?
Left.
That's what I thought. Is it down that hallway?
Yep.
The other one?
Yep.
The one that's not been accessible up until now?
Yep.
Okay. Beverly Hills 90210 was obviously, it had the right zip code and the right numbers. There's absolutely nothing cooler.
I still use 90210 whenever I need to add a fake zip code to something.
It's perfect. And plus, Dylan was so dreamy.
Dylan McKay.
Oh yeah, bad boy. Like a little bit of that. Hey. That looks cool. Oh, it's a puzzle with
It's
knives.
a puzzle of sorts.
Yay. Okay. All right. Well, here we are. No.
Yeah, Ian Ziering was the best.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the US right after they released the first Sharknado, and I went to the Santa Monica Pier, and they had like stickers all over, like this place survived Sharknado, like from various filming locations from the first movie.
That's funny. I remember those. Did you ever write a puzzle of flesh? Obviously. Oh, I get it. Ha ha ha. Very nice. This chat is awesome. Come on, just stop there. You got this.
Actually, it's a good one. Puzzle of
Where
flesh.
should I go now?
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate the fact that you're calling it a macro media platform and not an Adobe platform.
Macro Media Flash. I used to love those Flash games. You remember the Joe, what's his name? And he did all the little cartoons with the frog and the hamsters and the blender. The Joe cartoon, that's what it was. I used to love those.
Which way should I go?
They were so funny. The frog and the blender.
I got the Daily Feature Award on Newgrounds once.
Did you?
On June 21st, 2005. I was the Daily Feature.
That's amazing.
I created a
That's
parody of those PC and Mac commercials that were pretty popular at the time, like I'm a PC, I'm a Mac. So, yeah. Up until recent years, when you'd go to a Flash website on archive.org, then you couldn't see anything because browsers no longer support the Flash player. Now there's a new plugin called Ruffle that runs it in HTML. So now it's pretty fun to check out all of these 2000s, early 2000s websites. Like checking out the missionimpossible.com from May 2000 when Mission Impossible 2 came out and it had a Flash intro. That was awesome.
I love that. I liked it when the games, Flash and QuickTime and all that were the games. Essentially, those would be the rewards. You get your little videos and stuff. Oops, I accidentally clicked it twice. Darn it. Yeah, I'm still having trouble controlling the game, so I'm still having to go off the tiny screen, which makes my accuracy rather low. I haven't been able to figure out why yet.
It's interesting that you mentioned the accuracy because this puzzle was removed from the iOS version of the Seventh Guest because of the accuracy problem. The hotspots are really small, and so it's not really compatible with a touch device.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Wonder. No.
Gunther asks, you may like the Flashpoint collection, which makes all of those old games playable again. No, Gunther, some of my Flash games are in that Flashpoint collection.
That's awesome. And I do like that idea. There was the Pokemon Flash games. My kid used to play the Pokemon games online on Flash, and he lost all of his games when it went.
Yay, Gunther knows. Thing is, one of the things I add to my resume is that I created the official game for Survival Israel when Survival Israel first aired in 2008. Then they hired me to create the official Flash game, and they promoted it throughout the entire season. So
that's really cool.
I'm going to have to start again.
I'll let you focus on the puzzle.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm not sure if focusing or not focusing is going to make a difference until I figure out a system. But again, I'm playing off the tiny little screen, so it's like difficult with the difficult on top.
Wait, why is it tiny?
Because for some reason my big picture is really choppy and I can't see what's happening on it. So I'm only seeing it real time in the tiny picture of you with me on it on the bottom of the screen. Probably something to do with my internet. I'm not sure. It hasn't changed, but I do need to replace the cord, I'm sure. I'm like imagining a guy in his trench coat and he's like downtown and he whips open his trench coat, but all he has is like a collection of Flash games somehow. That'd be a funny comic. It's like, oh my God, no, it's not the Flash or not a game.
Still can get it to run, Ozzy? Okay, I'll talk to you after the live stream. What? And I was disconnected from the Zoom conversation. What just happened? Wait a second. Let me check with Paul. Maybe he disconnected us both. Just a second. Well, what are you doing, Paul? I think Paul is using Zoom. Oh man. Okay. Let's see if we can do it over Discord. El Diablo indeed. Gunther asks, doesn't Zoom auto kick you after 40 minutes? Yeah, but we have the pro version of Zoom. Oh man, Paul! God damn it. He insists on me having technical issues as well in my live streams.
Guess I'd have to figure out a background. Hold on, let me figure out how to do that here. View voice and video settings. That makes sense.
Maybe Paul did us a favor. Maybe we'll find out that Discord has better video quality, and apart from the remote control, which is something we can't have over Discord, maybe it'll be a better experience altogether.
Sounds good to try it. I just am trying to figure out, do you know how to make me have a background?
I don't think you can on Discord. Let's see. Maybe it's a paid feature.
I can move my... I am paid. I have paid Discord.
Okay, so you got it in the settings. User settings.
Yeah, I'll get it.
And video and audio and video. So we have video background. So the blur and a few others are free, and you can use a custom one if you have Nitro.
Right, yeah, I have custom. Let me just find it. Hang on. Just a sec.
Wait, but can you hear the game? No, you can't.
No, I guess not, eh?
Let's see if I can share the screen.
Yeah, because usually when I play games with Nalani here, she just shares the screen. So I will look at your screen. There it is. Perfect.
Okay, can you hear the sound?
Not yet. No.
Can you hear it now?
Now I can.
Awesome.
I sure can.
Okay.
So, just trying to figure out my background. Still, I will look it up. Just a sec. And check a theme. It should be that easy. Okay.
Okay, so now you can see the game, you can hear the game, and we can play the game. Am I right?
Yes, that should be just fine. As long as I can take control of it, then yes.
No, you can't take control of it. I'll have to play the game.
Oh, well then yes, I can hear it and I can see it and everything looks fantastic.
Awesome. So,
absolutely.
Paul's plans to foil this live stream have failed.
They have entirely failed.
I'm going to have to start again.
Open Discord, click settings, click on accessibility. Oh, okay. Fine. Of course it's an accessibility. Roll colors, profile colors, contrast, reduce motion, stickers. There. Sorry, just trying to figure out something new here while people are waiting is always tricky. Accessibility, go to voice settings and scroll to reveal background.
Ozzy Astaroth tipped $5 for solving the painting puzzle and solving technical issues. Good job.
Thank you, Ozzy.
Oh, can
No.
people see me anyways? Does it matter? I guess they can't
Yeah.
really, so okay. Still working on it.
It's fine. It's fine. Leave it as is.
Okay.
Your
Sure.
room is pretty cool, and you have those Leisure Suit Larry boxes on the table, and they're awesome.
Yeah. That's fine. It's my kid's room, actually, so I'll tell him that he has a cool room.
How do you keep those boxes in tip-top shape?
Not stacking them. Wait.
Do you have those plastic boxes? Those translucent plastic boxes?
No, and I really should, considering this is the first one, and it's signed, and it has the napkin in it, and it's also signed by Mark Crow, because Mark Crow is the one who designed the napkin, so I got him to sign my napkin. So I really should do something to protect them better.
And speaking of Mark Crow, it's time for me to reveal the exclusive interview I lined up for July. I'm going to interview Mark Crow in early July.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll ask
He
him
was
if he
a-
remembers signing your napkin.
Ask him if he does. Yeah, here, I'll even... Hang on, I'll take it out of the box. What else am I doing right now? So you've got... There it is. And he also says, call me, Mark Crow. Which is great. Napkin's awesome.
Great move.
Okay, I solved the puzzle.
That's thanks. Ooh, okay, that was fast. How'd you do that so fast?
Because this puzzle doesn't have various ways of solving it. There's only one solution.
This is actually a poster behind me for a Larry. Ooh, new room.
Yep.
Exciting.
This is the final puzzle.
Consider this game on the house.
This is trickier than it looks.
My camera might cut out, but I need to fix something. Just be a second.
No worries. I'll turn up the volume in the meantime.
Music's so nice, though. It's like it's childlike and it's fun. It's got whimsy.
And it's demonetizing
good.
our video, so it's nice.
Seems might as well appreciate it if that's what it's gonna do.
Yeah. Hi, Johan.
Welcome. Hey, I'm back. Dan did a great job on the music with Crimson Diamond, didn't he? He's so good at capturing just the whole essence of the genre and putting it into music. And what a talent. I've been watching Dan Polakar all over the world with Sean Paul and performing with Gwen Stefani and going on talk shows and just doing some of the coolest stuff.
Yes.
cute though, the little doll houses. Oh, what? That was... You've already gone up a level. Jeez, man. How are you so fast?
Actually, I wasn't sure if that was correct. I'm actually pretty surprised that it was.
Well done. Very impressive. There's the second Leisure Suit Larry box. I haven't gotten it signed or done anything special with it, but it's just nice to have all the boxes in a collection. I'm always happy for that. But couldn't go too far without a copy of the VGA version of Leisure Suit Larry, because that's fun.
Your wits have brought you this far, but will you have the patience to
Of course,
go
if you
any
were...
further?
Okay. This is the top floor.
Got this.
Are you ready?
You got this. Yeah, let's do this. Come on, let's focus in.
No!
That was easy.
I mean, the portrait puzzle should have been the last one. It was the most difficult one.
Jeez. You did beautifully. Ooh.
Get up.
I can't.
Run away.
I can't. I looked over here and something happened. Oh, someone please help me. Aha! Come here, you little one. One lost puzzle. Someone help.
Wow. That was kind of a funny one. I like that one. That was worth it. That was totally worth it.
Yeah,
Especially since the puzzle only took 5 minutes.
it wasn't a waste of time
Let
at
me
all.
go. It's okay, darling. You know I won't hurt you. Just come upstairs.
It hasn't happened yet.
Let me. No! Let me.
It's happening now. I've been here before. I've seen all this.
Wait, let me turn up the volume. This is important. See if I have volume control, volume mixer, and where's ComVM? Here it is.
Over and over.
Help me! Someone, please!
Tried to help myself. Always failing.
You little brat!
Oh.
Okay, so did you hear what he said?
FNV gif.
He said this hasn't happened yet, or
So that's the big...
The smell. I can't breathe.
Bring him here! I brought him the one you wanted, the best! Someone, please, help me! I just want to get out of here! My wish! I'll get my wish!
Oh.
Oh no! You cheated me! You promised me!
Run for Pete's sake!
Help me!
I can't do anything. You're not real.
He's sorry.
You can't have him. You can't have me.
It's all been changed now. Now
And forever.
Yay. So he used the tongue against himself, essentially.
So, to get the final twist, we were the kid all along.
Haha, right, of course we were. That makes the most sense. Shocker. Can you believe it?
Game concept
like
and
that it
design,
throws
Graham
in a twist.
Divine. We interviewed him.
I know Graham Divine, yes.
48 years of living, an angel in disguise. 48 years of
The Sixth Sense, yes. They were dead the whole time.
smiling with my eyes. 48 years
It's a lot of names you haven't interviewed yet, though.
Yeah, I'm writing them down.
Good, I hope you are.
Executive in charge of production. It's a very specific title. What happened to executive producer or, you know? Hey, I interviewed
Let
him.
Hey, love that interview. That's a great picture. The actual seventh guest was the vomit.
She was the talent director and she was also in the game. She was the one that the other guest tried to kiss her and then turned into a goat.
Hate it when that happens.
cheekbones connected to deceitful, and thereby
I hope you enjoyed the ad revenue, George.
I love you.
Yeah, it's all yours, man.
Indiscriminately make the sockets fall.
Okay. That's it, Anna. 7 live
That's it?
streams, 5 years. When did we start streaming this?
Said back in 2004 we must have started. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a while.
In the first lockdown.
Yeah.
What's that sound coming from the dresser on the night?
Okay.
The beginning of the first lockdown was like when I started the podcast. It was like a whole change of ideas.
Okay. You want to take a break and then start the 11th hour or start the 11th hour immediately?
I'm ready to jump right in there, man. Let's do it.
Okay.
Breaks.
Let's do this. I even have
do it.
the making of the 11th hour on ScumVM.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good reward for completing it.
I have Manhunter, The Dark Eye.
I like Manhunter and I've never finished it. I have the big box though.
Someone reached out to us a few days ago with contact details for all of the German actors, German voice actors who voiced Phantasmagoria 2. And we might reach out to them and actually interview them to see if
That
they
would be
remember
awesome.
or if they have a VHS tape of the game, just like they had in the French dubbing studio.
That would be epic. I love collecting the VHS tapes that came with things and stuff. Or
Hey, I still
cassette
have the one
tapes or
from
whatever.
the 7th guest. Do you have the 7th guest big box?
You know what? And I'm kicking myself because I missed an opportunity to buy both the 7th guest and the 11th hour 5 years ago. And I came back to get them because I wasn't prepared to buy them and they were gone. And they were 2 for 1. So it would have been like $30 for the both of them.
Top Fuel tipped $7.11. Congratulations. Well done. Will it take 11
you.
streams to complete the 11th hour?
Well played. First
Feels
of all,
good.
I know it's pretty difficult to donate, with cents and not just round numbers. So thank you for doing that, for finding the loophole from which you can donate $7.11 for the 7-Eleven wordplay for the game itself. Let me bring my 7th guest big box.
Please do, because I have none to show off at all.
Hello. So Benjamin Ryder says, how do you say I heard that Curtis in German? I forgot because I actually tried to play the German version and the French version of Phantasmagoria because I wanted to see if it'd be faster to finish the game playing these versions because I was trying to break my own speedrun record. So it's not. The main problem is with Rat Boy puzzle, which is, well, it's the same length in German and in French, but the passwords in the alien computer are longer in French and German. Okay, so this is like a book.
So pretty. It's beautiful.
And you open the book just like the book in the game. And you have
I love it so much.
Wait, you know what? I'll switch to an actual place where people can see what I'm showing. Okay, so this is the book itself. And then you have the first page. And then you have a door. And the door is actually a VHS tape.
VHS tape. Oh, it feels so good.
Of the behind the scenes.
Hell yes.
When was the last time you saw a VHS tape? Yesterday.
Right now, because there's a whole shelf of them behind me, but that's besides the point.
I just found my Mission Impossible 1 VHS tape.
Ooh, hey, that's a good one. That's definitely a keeper. There's certain ones you just have to keep.
Okay. So this was my big box. Let's play the other game.
Let's do it.
Let me know if you can hear the game.
I can. Can you all hear it?
I can't take a breath without seeing Mr. Death.
So bright until 11 is just revealed, or dark until it's not quite concealed. Choose X to proceed. The devil's lair. Let the faint heart of mine and mine beware.
Beware.
I can't sing a song this minimal groove. I can't.
Let's go in. It's super good tune.
Look at their unsecure website, HTTP and not HTTPS. What were they thinking back in 95?
Oh my goodness, just terrible.
HTTP.
I didn't even know there was
eByte.com. Wow.
But they don't even care about your information?
Enter to restart.
So pretty. I didn't even know there was a Mission Impossible show from the 60s.
There was the show from the 60s.
Called off the intense search for producers.
There was the show from the 60s that ended, I think, after 2 or 3 seasons, and then they remade it in the 80s, and that's the show I remember watching before the movies.
Right, that makes sense.
Producer Robin Morales of television's Case Unsolved. Morales was researching a story about the famed haunted house in the small town of Harley-on-Hudson, the abandoned mansion of Henry Stauff. Police have expressed concern that Morales' disappearance may be connected to a series of killings
it's that guy from
plagued
that
the
thing.
Hudson Valley this year. So far, 4 women and 3 men have been victims, fitting a pattern of homicide, and several others are missing. Robin Morales has been missing for more than 3 weeks and seems to have vanished without a trace. She's the producer for the very popular and flamboyant Case Unsolved reporter Carl Denning. Denning is said to have been in seclusion in his country home in Connecticut since Morales' disappearance. It's rumored that the two became romantically involved while working.
And you can look at it this way. The Seventh Guest is like Phantasmagoria 1 with 3D backgrounds and actors over blue screen. And this, the 11th Hour, is like Phantasmagoria 2 with actual full screen videos.
I'm noticing that, actually. This is pretty cool.
Carl, help me, please. I can't get out.
Oh.
They didn't composite the video well over the screen of the device.
No.
Damn.
Help me.
It's like Star Wars.
So future.
Yeah. Like R2-D2 projecting Leia's distress call. Look at that! Look at the production levels of this thing.
Beautiful, man. How much did they put into this?
By the way, Paul just DM'd me on Discord that he needs Zoom for a work thing.
I didn't notice.
I work with.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't get involved.
Uh-huh. I have the same rule.
Been thinking about breaking this rule.
So am I.
Wow. I'm actually rather impressed.
His shoulder pads have shoulder pads that inflate.
And the shoulder pads on the women were bigger than the shoulder pads on the men. Tense. What's gonna happen? Where's he going?
I thought you liked me.
I just can't go on like this. People, everyone's saying that I slept with you to become your producer.
Well, didn't you?
I can't believe you just said that. You of all people. I'm a good producer.
Robin, you're good at a lot of things.
I'm sorry.
I tell you what, Ms. Morales, I'll just see you in the office on Monday.
No, I'll be in Harley-on-Hudson next week.
Listen.
Probably best.
Forget it. Maybe if I'm lucky, you'll just become one of the missing people in Harley.
Don't say that. It scares me.
I already did.
You can even see like the he's hate reference.
Yeah.
Like it's very effective. I'm in.
I'm invested. I don't care about the game. Let's just watch a few cutscenes and that's it.
Skip to YouTube.
Watch the full playthrough. Actually, you know, reaction videos get so many views. It's like the easiest content to produce. So
You just have to look surprised, look shocked, look amazed. No, what's he gonna say?
Oh no.
The old mansion.
And we have to use a clickbaity title for the video itself. The racy game from 1995.
Exactly. The racy game from 1995 that, I don't know. No. Yours is best. I'll stick with it. This game is harder than you can play.
Can do that.
There's the music. Yeah.
Act surprised. We need to make a reaction video out of this.
Hey. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna see? Oh my gosh, he's going in the house. Is he gonna die?
Probably.
Oh, now we're back in the old game.
Yeah.
It looks exactly the same as the last game.
But the cursor is a lot bigger.
And it's flashing.
Like it's huge.
Yeah, like wow. Please click here.
I mean, the flashing part is kind of annoying, if you ask me.
Yeah.
The Fostian Man says the popularity of reaction videos shows you how lonely people are. I don't think it shows you how lonely people are because you have other things to fill in the void. Other things you can watch, I mean. But in this case, I think that reaction videos show you how people tend to not have an opinion about something until they see someone else's opinion about said thing. So that's my take on it.
It is nice to know that I can do a whole video series just by taking somebody else's content and going...
Yeah. I mean, even on TikTok, they don't even bother with reacting or emoting their emotions. They just stare at the content and that's it. And you get the same amount of views because people watch it for the content itself, not for your reaction. And that's it.
I was watching this marketer and she was talking about getting views, and she said she did this video where there was like laundry detergent in the, no, it was a box of tampons in the fridge, and they left it in there, and then the video blew up and off the charts because every single comment was
worn for a mixer.
So the whole video was just people commenting, oh, why are there tampons in the freezer? Do you leave tampons in the fridge now? What's the story? And it ended up making like tons of money. And so she's like, there's another video where she purposely left her fly undone for the whole thing, or only one earring. And then that's what gets the views. It's just ridiculous how algorithms make content shitty.
So it's not the content that gets the views. It's that people commenting on the video like, why does she have one earring? Why are there tampons in the fridge? And all of these comments make the algorithm think that it's a popular video. So they send it to more people's feeds. A lot of people do it on YouTube. Just they add a typo or they make up facts that you can easily Google and find out that they're wrong, just for people to correct you in the comments. And then that's engagement, and then you get more views.
That's it. That's how the algorithm works, which is why a lot of the stuff that's out there is just kind of stupid. Yet we switched to the 11th because we finished the 7th guest in the first half of the stream. So we had to check out the match in the modern times, and I'm already seeing it is a lot more detailed, especially when you come in up close on things.
Okay, so here's the thing. you need this game, if I remember correctly, has these, riddles, and you need to find out what Staff is talking about.
Winter coat worn for a mixer, and then it's a puzzle.
Yeah, and you need to pick up an object that's the solution to this riddle.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Not only did he solve the portrait puzzle, Daniel did, but Daniel solved it a second time just to show that he could, because he's badass like that.
I practiced all week.
It's so smooth. Like the movement and everything is so smooth.
And the flashlight effects gives it a more 3D look, because you get to sense the depth of each and every object.
Mm-hmm. And they've done some nice work with shadows too.
Okay, so for example, we can pick up this object.
Right, Staff tonic water.
And then we get an FMV scene.
Ooh.
Just sit anywhere, honey. Menus are on the table.
Did you pick up my gosh darn Staff drain cleaner? It's funny that the circles are around it even when you can't interact with anything. Like, it always has to have a circle around it. Flash.
I mean, it's kind of stupid, because if the cursor were smaller, then I'd understand why they need to add the flashy thing, because you need to find it on your 14-inch CRT monitor in the 90s. But it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
You can see this from space.
Staff must love smooth jazz. Well, nothing soothes the savage beast than a bit of smooth
puzzle.
Jazz. Yay! Oh, so you need to have green on one side and red on the other. I see.
Paul and I tried playing it a year ago, a few months ago. I don't know. Since COVID, I don't have a sense of time.
No, since COVID is all I know.
Yeah.
Now, you're just guessing.
Sometime during the life of this channel, we tried playing the 11th hour.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, I mean, the puzzles in this game are even more ludicrous than the previous one. So
So you just were like, forget this.
Yeah. But I do remember that the reason why we had to pick up the tonic water and why it's the solution to the riddle we saw on the computer is because tonic water is an anagram for winter coat.
Oh my god.
That's
I would
what,
not have
what we
thought
have
that.
to deal with in this game.
It's fun. It's like when your real room is a mess, but you sort someone else's room in a computer game. Yeah, David, that's exactly why I like farming sims, or like
unpacking,
the driving simulator, unpacking sims. It's just like, why should I'd rather organize my chests in Stardew Valley per like item for the next 3 hours than do a job in my own house that would take 10 minutes sometimes. I can feel satisfied at the organization of the digital images.
But that's the thing. That's proof that everyone has ADHD nowadays is the fact that you can't find the time or the will to tidy up your room. But if you do it in a game, then you're willing to do it because you'll have an achievement at the end, or you'll have a nice...
True.
You know, you see a nice level complete screen, and then you have those 3 stars to know if you've done it correctly, or 2 stars if you can do it better.
Yeah, you earn a bit of money, you get some points. Now you're saying power washing in real life is not as satisfying. That's funny. I will contest that with power washing in real life is just as satisfying as long as you're watching somebody else do it, especially from a high vantage point. It's very satisfying.
A lot of
But yeah, in a game, so much more satisfying. Yes. But yeah, actually power washing is cold, it's difficult, and it's splashy, and it's wet. It's not as much satisfaction. But yes, with the animations this smooth and graphics this beautiful, how could you ever complain?
Yeah, I know, right?
Cleaning the dirt never goes away, yeah. Cleaning a digital room allows for a very convenient inventory system to store away items as opposed to reality. I know every time I want more storage, I have to like build a shelf.
But again, I think that people do it instead of doing it in real life because of the achievements and the gamification of things. That's why a lot of the apps I use, you know, my to-do list managers, have tons of gamification features. Because I need to have
To-do
those.
list do you use?
I have Todoist for my to-do list. I have
which one do you use?
Todoist. That's the name of the to-do list
You'll
manager.
not find the next one is pleasant.
That makes sense.
And it has karma points, and you can set goals for each week, and if you don't finish that amount of tasks per week or per day, you have goals, daily goals and weekly goals, then your karma points drop. So I don't want to see them drop like ever.
No, of course not. I like that system. That's a good idea.
And in addition to that, I also have an Excel spreadsheet in which I calculate various points I give to various things I need to do daily. And this way, I start with like minus 500 points and I have to get to 0 or above 0 every day. And this keeps me productive as well.
I like that. That's a good one.
I think we're done here.
I think so.
Come on, get rolling.
Man, the graphics are super
Can't get over
smooth.
that.
Yeah.
Super smooth. Like, my God. Impressive.
I mean,
I like the music out here.
You don't get this type of thing nowadays. Like 2 years don't make such a difference in games anymore.
No, it's like I'll play a game from 2016 and be just as
Rolling
impressed.
Rock, bottle cap.
Rolling Rock, bottle cap.
Well, the lucky thing is Top Fuel Daniel has big pockets. Hold lots of inventory items.
No, it's a reference we had when we played the Tesla Effect, the Tex Murphy game. So I said, if it's not in my inventory, I don't care about it. And someone did a remix of a theme song from the game and added a beat to it and added various things we said throughout the live stream. And one of them was, if it's not in my inventory, I don't care about it.
That's beautiful. Musical, for sure.
Wait, did you hear that song? You know what? Let me play it for you.
please.
Where's my Discord? You're my Discord.
Hi.
Never mind. Let's see if I have it over here. You have a fax. That's the name of the track. Can you hear it? Or can't you?
You have a fax. I'll mention, but
can you hear it?
It might. I can't.
Oh, Discord works differently. Share stream sound. I need to change the stream, and then I'll change it to this.
music and a beat to that.
Can you hear that?
Beat, 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 beat. You have a fax. Fax, 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 fax. You have a fax. You have a fax.
If it's not in my inventory, I don't care about it.
Well, duh.
It's perfect.
How dare you make fun of adventure games?
Yeah, I feel like we achieved nothing.
All's dying.
Curse you, Daniel!
You have a fax.
If it's not in my inventory, I don't care about it.
You have a fax.
If it's not in my inventory, I don't care about it.
Well, duh. Fax, 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 fax. You have a fax.
It's currently number one
That's
on the
amazing.
Billboard 100. So
It's so good. Oh my God, I'll be hearing that like in my dreams. That's amazing. Well written for the person putting that together. Very well done.
we should upload it to Spotify. You know what?
You should. Totally, man. Hell
There's
yeah.
millions of views.
Millions.
Drago says this should be the anthem of Conversations with Curtis. Well, we have another
Yeah, no
one
doubt.
when we recorded the 2 episodes of the Conversations with Curtis podcast. Then we asked Tori to sing the theme song. So we have a theme song from Tori.
That's perfect.
That should be our theme song. Okay, Rolling Rock Bottle Cap.
Right.
What's the solution to this puzzle, to this riddle?
Great question. Let's see what we have. Oh, and even the walking steps. How cute. Hey, this place does look familiar.
Here's the attic.
There it is. We were just there. Smooth as silk.
TV. Yeah, so I compared the first one to Phantasmagoria 1 and this one to Phantasmagoria 2, and it seems like the thing that inspired each one of the games. So, for example, the seventh guest basically, and Phantasmagoria 1 are inspired by, horror movies from the 60s and 70s, The Haunted House.
Super campy. Yeah.
And Phantasmagoria 2 and this one are inspired by Twin Peaks and The X-Files.
Yeah, just something that little bit off, something supernatural and just out of the ordinary, a little bit creepy. Must be in here somewhere. Oh, so now we don't get a flashing cursor? Was that just like an introduction so you knew what it was, but now it's over?
I think the flashing cursor indicates that you have a message on your, BlackBerry.
Yeah. That's funny.
Let's go downstairs. There's nothing here.
Okay. Let's go, guys. Downstairs. Yeah, there's so many musically talented people.
What about your Return to Monkey Island episode? Will you ever record it?
It will happen. It will definitely happen. We're running on we're finally now doing the episode we were supposed to do 2 years ago, which is the Freddy Farkas episode. So it's kind of like that.
2 years ago? Wow.
Yeah, we promised it, and then Paul had dental surgery, and then we teased it. We even put little pixels of us next to the water tower in the game, and then never did the episode.
So he had dental surgery for 2 years?
No, he had dental surgery, and then when he came back, we didn't do the episode. And then he had dental surgery again recently, and then after this time, we decided to do it.
Lost your thinking cap?
Get up? No? Okay.
That's a real
Grab it.
corker. Isn't it?
That's a real corker. Oh.
Rolling rock.
A bottle cap is a cork.
Yep, that it is.
And what's rolling rock? Oh, it's an anagram for cork. Jeez.
Oh, okay. That's it. So it all just means the same thing, and it would just send you off on a wild goose chase otherwise.
Wait, maybe it's over there. So
I like that your thinking cap is the same. Go ahead.
The thing I loved about the games of the 90s is that there was no hand holding, and you had to play the game to figure out certain things, whether it's controls or your goal in that particular level. But my problem with the Seventh Guest is that, for example, you had puzzles that you had no idea what to do. And only when you did like one move or you messed up, that's when you'd get another hint or the actual instructions of what you need to do. That always bugged me. Okay.
Yeah, I did find it hard to figure out what I was trying to do if I wasn't told what I was trying to do. So it was like a double.
Yeah, so you either had to go to the hint book and then you'd feel like you failed at something, or you had to fail in that particular puzzle and Stauf would say something, or your character would say something. It's kind of annoying. Okay. What do I need to do here?
What's it say? You don't get a full chessboard. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares. That's it. That's all you get. Very pretty chessboard, though.
Well, since the animations are a lot smoother and a lot faster in this game,
they are. It's beautiful.
Then you can actually. Hey, we have a new cursor. Look at that pulsating eye.
Hey, look at that. It's beautiful. Dollar store chess sets are more complete than this. Yes, but its pieces would be made out of plastic, right? I bet these are made out of glass.
Oh, I get what we're trying to do here. We need to move the Black Knight to the cells in which there's an icon of the Black Knight.
That makes the most sense. In the meantime, Leisure Suit Larry 3, because what would a Leisure Suit Larry collection be if it didn't have Leisure Suit Larry 3, which is not as exciting as if I just quickly whipped out Leisure Suit Larry 4 and surprised the shit out of everybody. But I seem to be missing that.
Open the Leisure Suit Larry 3 big box. Look at the manual.
Okay.
And tell me who's in charge of music and sound effects.
I wish I could. It doesn't. My copy is incomplete. All it has.
You don't have the
is
manual?
That. No, I'm missing so many things. I collect the boxes, but I often, when I get them, they don't have the bits. So I need to get new bits. This has no bits, but a lot of discs. Like, a lot of discs. Look at, hang on. It's got all these stacks of discs.
Let me know
though.
when you have a clue.
Yeah, if I was to go through all of my games, I'm sure I'd have all sorts of bits and pieces missing. Oh, hang on. I have to lay this out properly or it won't all fit now.
So anyway, the answer to my question is Mark Siebert.
Yes, Mark Siebert, which I could have known that anyways had I actually thought about the question. I'm sure. Leisure Suit Larry 5, this is my least favorite Leisure Suit Larry game, but I love the stylistic art.
Why?
And,
because it's easier than previous ones? What's your
I
problem,
mean, I like it
Anna?
more now. I'm hitting it on the nostalgic side because when I played this, for one, I was expecting Leisure Suit Larry 3 or 4, and I wanted it to be a parser game. And then I got this game that was a point and click that was very stylized and held my hand and told me what to do and kept reminding me to save all the time. And I just felt it was really bossy. So like now, with the nostalgia lenses off and that, I do like it and I appreciate the Memphis design style. But then when I played it the first time, I just felt it was kind of just, it wasn't a very good game just because of that. Like it was funny and it was pretty, it was just way too hand-holdy and I resented that as a youth.
We hate hand-holding in this channel.
Yeah, too much hand-holding is just not good for anyone. Which is why Leisure Suit Larry 6 was a superior game. I really liked Leisure Suit Larry 6. It's a good one.
Wait, what's your favorite Leisure Suit Larry game? 6?
No, my favorite would be a toss-up between the first one and the 7th one, for sure.
Ooh, great choices. I love the 7th one.
I have the scratch and sniff inside, so I do have everything in here. And I love the fact that it has a parser. It makes me so happy, and all the extra work that had to go into it. It's like playing a cartoon. Watching Al play it on your channel was absolutely fabulous. And also, he said, in his opinion, this is one of his favorite Leisure Suit Larry games, too.
David Amado asks, was there an interview with Mark Siebert? There was. Actually, there is. I'm currently editing it. It was recorded in January 2024. And it's finally going to be released on June 29th. So the reason I asked Anna if she can read the credits in the manual is because a few hours ago I edited the part in which I tell Mark that he's credited on music and sound effects in Leisure Suit Larry 3.
Ooh,
he was surprised by it because
he didn't
know he was credited in that game. He said that the first time he worked with Al Lowe was on Torrance Passage, for which he was the producer of. And so it was interesting to see that he wasn't aware that he was credited. So we tried to figure out why he was credited.
I'd like to know. Now I'll need the book. Oh, I did forget. This is the other. See, there's two different Leisure Suit Larry 6 boxes. Those are both of the renditions. And I'm going to fly through them very quickly because I brought them with me. But here's a small box of Leisure Suit Larry games. Since you're working on the puzzle. Here's a sealed Leisure Suit Larry Utilities. Thank you, Roberta.
Roberta Vaughn, right? Not Roberta Williams.
That would be. Right, Roberta Vaughn. There's many Robertas just like there's many Pauls. and then there's this fancy one that looks like a VHS tape. It's all in German. It's a German collection. But if you like that color, you can get 6 Leisure Suit Larry games for only 1 cent. Can you believe it? All inside one box.
Wait, do you have the other collector's edition?
Which one? Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just bring it out here. Yes. Oh, I have the guidebook, but it's also signed, so that's kind of nice, by Al. The Ultimate Pleasure Pack, which has a gatefold. But I don't have the actual, the Sierra Leisure Suit Larry collection that has them all in it.
I do.
Oh, yeah, I do. I do.
You do?
I do. I thought I didn't. It's right here.
Hey. I just have the big box for this one. There's nothing in it.
This is the one that came with the book. Aw, it's empty?
Yep.
How about Larry's Casino? Because who doesn't like to go to the casino? Should play that on a stream sometime. That would be fun. Do some gambling.
I know. I don't remember. I think, in my conversation with Ali Fragio, I talked about playing Leisure Suit Larry's Casino on stream, but the problem is that, most of the gameplay was online gameplay, and the servers are down, so you can only play the single player mode, and that might not be as fun as the...
And here's Reloaded, because everybody loves Reloaded. It's also signed. That's still sealed, though. I haven't cracked into this one yet.
Who signed it?
Al, to Anna, all the best. Al Lowe, 2021. That's what it says.
Really? He signed the Reloaded one?
It's his personal copy. It came from his place. And it was gifted to me.
I know there was the whole story about them not paying him for Reloaded.
Yeah, it all went weird, but he gave me this, and he also gave me a shirt, which is like Larry's chest with a medallion. So I have the shirt that goes with the box. Yeah, that one did go kind of funny. And then, of course, not him, but I don't care. I do have the DVD case of Reloaded, because it exists, and the Magna Cum Laude, because, I don't know, because it exists, so I have it.
No, you actually bought it?
No, it was gifted to me.
Okay.
And then to finish it off, I've got the books. You've got the Larry Story, the Larry Bedside Companion, the Larry Official Book of Larry, the Official Book of Leisure Suit Larry 2nd Edition, the German Leisure Suit Larry Guide, and of course the Love for Sale Leisure Suit Larry Guide. So there's so many cool little interviews and fun facts.
You have the Scratch and Sniff in the Leisure Suit Larry one?
I have 2 copies. I have one sealed Scratch and Sniff, and I have one already open Scratch and Sniff. Yes.
How does the open one smell?
Like mildly like leather seat a little bit, kind of, a little. That's it though. No other smells are available. It just smells like chemical leather a little bit. Yeah, I heard Steam was going to retire the classic version.
Yeah.
Exactly. Gee, for no reason at all.
Well, for some reason, because Codemasters are having financial problems, and they're currently the copyright holders for Leisure Suit Larry. So that's the reason for that.
Oh, I was wondering. Thank you. That's a piece of information I did not know.
And that's the thing, whenever we talk about Microsoft's acquisition of Activision, we always think that, we want another King's Quest sequel, another Phantasmagoria sequel, and we always think that we might get another Leisure Suit Larry sequel because we see all of Sierra's games under the Activision brand, but that's not the case. The current copyright holders are Codemasters.
I didn't know that. So are they when Al was trying to sell the source code, they're the ones that got all up in arms?
Yep. This puzzle is going to take a while.
Yeah. In one of these games? No way.
Wait. Never mind.
Did you think you had it?
You.
I had it. That's
Ooh,
it.
you did. That's it. Where's your cutscene?
We don't even get a cutscene.
Here, cutscene. Come on. Nothing.
Rolling rock bottle cap. Oh, so we need to find the cork.
That's funny.
Tori's
I still need to
Passage.
play Torrance Passage. I haven't played it. I like the
Me
joke
neither.
better. No, you haven't? Yeah, I've never played it. I've heard it's good. I even have it on CD, but I've never played it.
Keep at it, Carl. Even a blind pig finds a trouble.
That's all right. It does show you knew the puzzle waving world, and that's good too. So.
Oh, Gunther, Tori's Passage is great. Did you just think of that? I should have
Very
come up
good.
with.
Taking a shot in the dark, are you?
I figured it was silly. I figured Torrance Passage was kind of for little kids a little bit, but
No, but somehow,
I like
even
games
though,
where you have it.
even though it's
Go
the
ahead.
same animation style as King's Quest, it seems like Tori's Passage is for little kids, while King's Quest 7 may also appeal to mature audiences. But I'm not objective. I like King's Quest 7.
Is kind of neat going through it all with like this refresh on the whole mansion, just because we've spent so much time there. The people that played it and had enjoyed it had not yet hit puberty. Oh, okay. So I heard like when you get older, you can go back to how you were when you were little. So maybe it's a game that's enjoyable if you're like under 13 and over 65. Are some of the puzzles difficult in Torrance Passage? That's funny, to make it little kid-like and then to have the puzzles kind of difficult, eh? That is super funny that they would do that.
Okay, are you good at math?
I've definitely got grade 9 math under my belt. Let's go.
Okay. We need to get the 162 to this side.
with adding and subtracting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A lot of trial and error with some of the puzzles. Yeah, that's definitely not a way, like Mixed Up Mother Goose probably would have been relatively straightforward. I've not played that one either, but it was also geared towards young kids, right? I just sort of missed the kids' games boat on that stuff. You're mathing a lot quicker than I can.
Yeah, I'm just hitting the keys to see where it gets us.
Ah, good point.
Let's get rid of 6. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, it's already clicked.
Oh.
I don't have... Wait, I have another 10?
Yep. Oregon Trail is way too hard even for grown-ups, man. That game is not easy. Make these kids' games super hard sometimes. Well, you had a Commodore 64 in your classroom? That is such a cool thing. We had the Apple computers in our computer lab, and that was it.
I guess moving the 162 from side to side is not the solution for this puzzle.
Up, down, left, right, BA, start. '81. Apple II with the fish game. Yeah, the fish game. Yes, exactly. You know it. And that had like the hyperdrive function. So you could like hear the sound of a whale and see this like crispy digitized version of a whale on your screen. Super Munchers. That's the name. Hell yeah. I remember that. A good question. Let me have a look.
Probably on archive.com. You should...
Like a fully playable collection, maybe?
Yeah. Like they usually have an emulator that's able to run the games they have hosted on the website.
The Internet Archive actually has 2 collections, conveniently enough. They've got Collection A and Collection B. So one has the CDs mid-90s through 2000s, and the other one is shareware games from the same area. They're sorted by vintage Apple Mac. There's also the Macintosh repository, which has all shareware Mac games from 84 to 94, and that is literally the macintosrepository.org. Like there's no the on it. And then of course back in the day, if you recall, you could get like the CD collections. I think I remember there was like Action Games Volume 1, and they had like Apatron and all that other random stuff out there. 80s to 90s, that's all that I'd be familiar with Apple II. Thank you, David.
David Amado tipped $5. You have a fax.
We have a fax. Thank you, David. Man, I forgot the purpose of this puzzle.
We're trying to make a certain number.
Yeah, well, but we got to that number, I think.
Didn't we once?
Yeah.
You remember that toy? It's got like a cash register, and you can push these big chunky coins, and they'd go down the chute and end up in the cash register. It's kind of like that vibe.
What's the matter, Carl? Can't function without your cue cards?
Mm-hmm.
$162.
Got any idea what we need to do here?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember the number we're trying to make. Let's see.
Hey, those deaf mutes.
Hey, thank you.
Those deaf mutes tipped $5.
Thank you, and you even got the Urban Runner widget, which is the best of the bunch. Did you ever play Urban Runner, Anna?
No. I should, though.
You should. It's a Sierra game. Well, it's not exactly a Sierra game. It's a Cocktail Vision game published by Sierra. And it's the crappiest FFV game you'll ever play.
Then I definitely would check it out. What about crappier than a game like Mad Dog? I have that one.
Mad Dog McCree? That's great.
Mm-hmm. I came across it in a store for 25 cents, just sitting there with VHS tapes as if it was no big deal.
I paid $100 for it back in '95.
It was worth it at that time.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Since you start with 162, both sides must equal 81.
Okay, so I got there.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? There, let me just add another one.
You'll not find the next one.
There.
What?
162. That's it.
But I got to 81 before.
I thought you did too.
Jeez.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. It's all thanks to you.
Teamwork.
Hey, it's the same as the corridor from Phantasmagoria, in which, you know, Adrian goes to hide from the demon. Never mind.
I know where you mean. That game I have played, funny enough. They need to re-release the Mad Dog McCree games, right? Why not?
They need to unrelease the Mad Dog McCree games. That's what they need to do.
Oh, they're so campy. I remember playing games on like DVDs back in the day. Do you remember those? Those were cool. They even had like VHS style games you could get.
What? Are you talking about the Easter eggs you'd get in the DVD menus, where you hit the right click, and then enter in the Shrek DVD menu, and then you get a game? Or are you talking about actual games like, you know, Dragon's Lair?
Actual games. No, but simple games, especially in children's DVDs and stuff. They would have them, and you'd go into a separate menu and you'd get to play the games using your remote control. But there would be simple movement. Often it would be arcade. It wasn't always just like trivia quizzes and stuff.
I miss the days when we had technical limitations and developers had to get creative. And they'd get so creative that it get like the best games out of it.
So satisfying.
I mean, I think Commander Keen has the best gameplay and controls. Like,
still some of my favorites. I love them. So
Like
that's
you get-
Commander's Keen Dreams and the rest of them, so good.
yeah, and you get smooth scrolling, and that was not an easy feat at the time. They had to clean up the memory in each and every frame, and then draw just a part of the next screen because computers at the time didn't have enough memory to handle actual scrolling. So all these hacks they used to get these games running is what made them great.
It's true.
What? Oh, it's like Pipe Dream. You know that game?
I do know that game, yes.
You know, it was back in the day
Lloyd
when
Kaufman helped make that.
Lucasfilm
Oh, I didn't know
Games
that.
released like one game per year. So I was really excited that we got 2 games that year. We got, I'm not sure, I think Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and Pipe Dream, same year.
Right.
Wait, let's see.
That was a good year.
Pipe Dream, or was it 88? No, it was 89, yeah. So Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and Pipe Dream. It seemed that Lucasfilm Games logo just... Oh god, this puzzle. Wait, what's wrong with this puzzle? Shit.
Unwinnable due to CPU speeds. Interesting.
So this is like the microscope puzzle.
Oh man, and then they all pop up in different orders. Oh yeah, good times, man.
Screw you, game.
A simulation of Blob under the couch. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Are we going to play till 2, or are you wanting to play to continue on in the game? Just so I know your schedule.
No, we're gonna keep on playing until 2. Because I don't think I have the patience to complete this puzzle.
That makes sense. Well, then I'll wait to go to the bathroom. Who Shot Johnny Rock? I don't know that one at all. What a great name for a game. Who Shot Johnny Rock? Oh,
I
that's
remember
awesome.
it. It was
You?
with there was a character making a face, and they said like a rock point and click adventure, if I remember correctly. And I always thought it was
Wow.
like Full Throttle or something. Or am I misremembering it? Who shot Johnny Rock? Let's see. Who shot Johnny Rock? Oh no.
Different?
Yeah, it's different. The Who Shot Johnny Rock is like Mad Dog McCree. It was one of those American laser games.
With the inaccurate light guns. The Wavy Tube Man Chronicles? That's a great name, too. I never played any of the Kinect games. I have one, I think, somewhere.
I was a fan of those rail shooters. I really liked Mad Dog McCree, and I really liked Rebel Assault.
I think you're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think so. Wait, what?
Go back. Where's he going? Buddy? Where you going, buddy? Not very far.
Man, this game makes no sense.
That's really kind of random. You have to do some practicing. Or figure out a way for me to play it next time. And I have to do some practicing. Oh man, yeah, to have your own legal enforcement.
Or we need to find where the handbook is hidden in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, the technology behind the Mad Dog McCree arcade machine was insane at the time. The fact that you pointed an actual plastic gun towards the screen and you'd hit a character, that was amazing. I think even at the arcade, it was more expensive than just your regular arcade machine. Because they had to pay the actors.
My son's just arriving home and wondering why there's 30 Larry boxes in his bedroom.
Yeah. You're such a loser, Carl.
I mean, what kid wouldn't want their mom to be super into a guy like Leisure Suit Larry? Nothing weird there.
End of live stream 7. Okay. Save.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. Those Laserdisc games, exactly. Yeah. Oh, they emulate them? I forgot they were all on Laserdisc, man. Laserdiscs are so cool.
I know. And it was just like there was a period in the mid 90s when they were popular and you'd see them everywhere, but no one had an actual Laserdisc player at home. It was
They're
just
so big. Like, they're like giant CDs. And you can't even you have to be so careful with them. But the coolest thing about a Laserdisc, if you're watching a movie on it, is when you fast forward or rewind or pause, the image stays crystal clear. And as a person who had VHS tapes, that's a freaking miracle, because how many times did you just want to pause it to see the thing right there and you couldn't? The line would be right over top or whatever.
the thing I liked about the Laserdisc was the cases themselves. You know, it was like you'd get a sleeve, like a record, and you'd always get some extra artwork because most of the all of the posters in the US are like in portrait mode. And in the Laserdisc cover, you'd get extra artwork on the sides. And that was awesome.
They are art, frameable art. And even now, like the music, I've learned recently that the music you get on Blu-ray discs is the richest, most beautiful music you can get out there right now. And that they still release some music and soundtracks on the Blu-ray. And I was like, what is even the reason for Blu-ray, or who cares? But it turns out as a sound piece, it's quite something.
And Laserdisc also had uncompressed audio.
Yep. And as Dragoon says, a lot of the uncut movies, because VHS would often cut for time.
Well, Laserdiscs had even shorter running time on the Laserdiscs themselves. You'd have there were two formats, one with the higher quality where you can actually pause and see the crystal clear image, like Anna said, and you had another format in which it wasn't that, you know, when you'd pause the movie you didn't get a crystal clear image, but you could fit more video on each side, because Titanic was
That
like two
makes
laser
sense.
discs or three laser discs, because it get like half an hour on each side. Anyway, we should really have a Laserdisc live stream in which we'll talk about all the cool Laserdiscs and just, you know, sift through all the covers of the Laserdiscs that were released at the time.
Gorgeous. I agree.
Anyway, I need to know. I know that you need to go to the bathroom, so I'll let you go. Thank you for joining me for another live stream in which we actually finished the 7th guest. Took us 7 live streams, but we did it. And thank you, Paul, for trying to ruin my live stream by taking over Zoom. Thanks for that. And thank you guys for watching. Join us tomorrow as Tori joins us for the case of the Golden Idol. That's it. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone. Bye, Anna. Bye.
Bye. Right. You know what? I didn't notice.